Good morning. It is day 4, so it's Thursday. I had a really good sleep last night, the best I've had so far. I didn't actually even wake up till 6 o'clock, which is not like me at all. I'm normally wide awake about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, really pleased I had a good sleep. It did rain last night, but luckily it wasn't raining when I packed up this morning, so that's always good when you're camping. I was in camp last night and a really cute couple turned up that were from Belgium, and we went for a little evening stroll and had a little chat. But unfortunately the midges got too crazy, so we all aborted and went into our own tents. But that was really nice, camping next to them last night. So yesterday I was in Fort Augustus, and it's a really great place. It's about halfway along the Great Glen Way. If you go in northbound, it is just under halfway. But it's a perfect place to get any supplies that you need. I walked through it, went and got a bandage for my ankle from the chemist, which is in the supermarket. The supermarket, if you're not a vegan, they do all kinds of ready-made pizzas that you can buy, breads. They've got loads and loads of supplies there for campers. So if you don't want to carry your food from the start to the end, it's a great place to resupply. I wish I'd known that. I wouldn't have brought as much stuff, but they did have quite a few options that I could have chosen. I am happy with all my meals that I brought with me. It's been really tasty having those on a night, really nutritious and filling, which is good. But yeah, there's also, what else was in the town? Post office, there was ice cream places, pubs, B&Bs, hostels, fish and chip shops, all those kind of things, and tea houses, tea shops. So yeah, it's a really great place if you want to have a little wander around for an hour or two and catch up with a few things. But this morning I'm heading off to somewhere. I'm really bad at pronouncing this, so I'm going to just call it Drum and put the name on the screen. I'm not even going to attempt to say the name because the Scottish people would probably just shake their heads in shame. But I'm heading there today. I'm hoping to get there anyway. It's quite a long day. I think it's probably about 20-mile walk for me. So I'll see how I get on, but I've never done that length of walk before, so it will be a first. But I had to stop here. I've been going for about an hour this morning, and this is Loch Ness behind me, so it's really beautiful. So I've just hiked through Inverness, which took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get there this morning from where I camped last night. And it's a great little town. It's got public toilets which open from 7 in the morning till 7 at night. And I managed to get in there and have a quick rinse through of my stove and everything and fetch a load of water from the taps, which is drinkable, which is really good. And as I walked through Inverness, it's got like little shops, a corner shop that serves hot food, sandwiches, I think it's like sausage sandwiches, bacon sandwich, things like that, sausage rolls. Obviously not suitable for me, but if anyone's interested, they do them at the little corner shop as you're heading out of the village until 9 AM in the morning, it said. So that's there, and I have been loaded up, so I've got all my water, I've still got all my food and all my supplies with me, so I didn't need to get any of that, which is good. But yeah, I loaded up on water, which was about 3 litres of water I've just put up. And now I've just walked up this huge, it looks nothing, it looks absolutely nothing, but I've been walking up this hill for about 10 minutes and it's so steep, and I don't know if you can see in the distance over here, but that's kind of like the gradient that I'm walking up at the moment, but on the opposite side. And yeah, it's steep and not what you want when you've just loaded up with loads of water as well. So I'm going to go now, because the second you stop here, I've noticed over the last 2 days, the midges just swarm at you. and they're not pleasant. I think they're worse than mosquitoes. So I'm going to keep heading uphill, and that's my route now. So I've just got to the option of the high route or the low route, and unfortunately the high route is closed. And I say unfortunately because I was going to try and plan on take it, because I've heard that the views are absolutely stunning. But I think that the ankle gods are shining out upon me, thinking, nope, not with that ankle, you're not doing the high route today, you're going to stick to the low route and have an easier walk. So onward I must go. Now I don't know if you can see this clearly or not, but about here, there, it looks like aliens are beaming people up. It's a very random kind of cloud, rain cloud spray. Very, very precise. Maybe they're trying to search for the Loch Ness Monster. I probably shouldn't be filming because it's absolutely pouring it down, but I just have to tell you views of the Loch Ness. I keep coming across all these, and I think to myself, when they see one like this, they must all think to themselves, one day when I grow up, I want to be just like you. So perfect. I actually came across it and thought it looked just like creme brulee. Little section's really quite eerie. All these trees are all kind of all spooky looking. It's a nice little path though. It's been really quiet this afternoon. There's been an awful lot of rain today, so I've not been able to film a lot, but when it rains here, it rains. And I got absolutely drenched a number of times, but there's just no avoiding it. It's one of those things. That's what waterproofs are for. But it's, at the moment, the sun was out and it's just dried out. But there's this great Scottish saying that if you don't like the weather in Scotland, just wait 5 minutes. It's very true. It changes all day long. But yeah, it's been a great walk today. I'm coming up to a section soon, I believe, that's road walking for about 3 miles, which isn't too bad. The rest of the day's been beautiful. I've had some lovely views over the loch, but unfortunately I just couldn't get my camera out because the rain was so bad. But I've been walking with some lovely people. There was a gentleman I was walking with this morning. He is 72 and it's not his first time doing the Great Glen Way. He's done it a number of times and he was such a character. He was great. And then earlier this morning I was walking with another pair who had 3 dogs, and they were enjoying it as well. And everyone seems to be staying in a hostel or a B&B tonight though. I think I'm the only one camping. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to a point tonight and actually do this in 5 days instead of 6. So I've been making much better mileage than I thought I would. So tomorrow will be a long day. I think it's going to be about 20 miles, which for me is long. I've never done 20 miles in my life. But I think it'll be worth it because it means that at the end I can try and find a bus to get back to Fort William and get home, about a 7-hour drive, and rest up my ankle. So I was considering hiking back again when I first started, but I think that will do more harm than good. So I'm going to be sensible and rest it up, but yeah, I'm enjoying the weather while it's not raining. Good evening. I have walked over 22 miles today and I am in agony, but it's worth it for this. It's absolutely gorgeous here. I managed to find a nice wild camping spot up here. But it is so cold. I've got all my clothes on. I got absolutely drenched today. Everything is absolutely soaked through, but I've just managed to make some dinner for tonight, so I've had that, and now I'm gonna hide in my tent and try and keep warm. But it is really beautiful. It's been a hard day. My feet are killing me, but it's been a really good experience. Trying to put everything up in the rain, as unpleasant as it was still an experience. So I'm still smiling and I'm still absolutely loving the Great Glen Way. It hasn't put me off. I'm hoping to finish tomorrow because I've done extra today. I should only have about 17 or 18 miles tomorrow, which is really good. Probably about 18. So I will be finishing tomorrow afternoon. So I'm definitely not gonna be walking back again to Fort William because my ankle is really bad still and it's not getting much better. So I will be finishing tomorrow. Whether that means camping in Inverness and then getting a bus back to Fort William, or I'm trying to find out if there's a late bus back. So I will keep you posted tomorrow when I find out. But for now, I am going to say goodnight and go get warm. Bye.